Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Transformer review. This time I thought I'd take a look at my G2 Transformer figures. I haven't pulled these out for a while, so I thought since I was refreshing myself with them, I might as well show them off to you guys. But first I'll give you a brief rundown of what the actual G2 line is. So 2 years after the original Transformers toy line finished in the US, Hasbro decided to revamp their entire series in '93 with their Transformers G2 line, which was the first reboot of the franchise. With a mix of classic popular characters that they chose, vintage toys, they threw in some new gimmicks, new gimmicks to the molds as well as crazy color schemes, as you can see here. Hasbro basically hoped to recapture some of the financial success that they had lost through the years of the G1 series, as well as other competition coming into the market. The G2 saw more or less was basically also simultaneously released in the US as well as the European markets, but Japan wouldn't see this line or have any Transformer products on the shelves basically until 2 years later, so around 1995. So they had to wait to even see these figures. Even though Hasbro did all this stuff, the revamping failed to give the franchise the jumpstart it needed, and despite having created several benchmarks, that even the Transformers line follows to this present day, Hasbro chose to end the line and the G2 line in its third-year production, and they went off in a different direction. So needless to say, even though the line finished, we were still left with a bunch of great figures. Basically, one of them being Devastator. Now everybody knows Devastator was one of the main characters in the G1 line. Everybody loved him. He was green. This guy's orange, but you'll notice that he's yellow. Now there's a reason for this. So Redecos of all 6 Constructicons were released individually as part of the first assortment of G2 products. The first ones and the most common were the yellow ones in the G2 line that were released. They featured a lighter purple plastic, and by that I mean the different coloring there. Mixmaster didn't include the single tab missile. And all 6 of the Constructicons also had a G2 style Decepticon logo, actually tampographed, which means stuck on to the actual figure as well, instead of being like a sticker that you would place for the G1 line. Later, a less common run was produced, which changed the yellow figures to these orange ones here. Now, I don't know for sure or not, but the rumors that I've read or heard people say is that this line was exclusive to KB Toys in the States, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so maybe someone could let me know. And neither set, orange or the yellow, were available in a gift set like they were, or like Devastator was in the G1 line. Alright, so we got all that nonsense out of the way. Let's talk about these actual carded figures here. So as you said, they did not come in a set. They came on a card. And you can see this one's still fairly straight. I bought this back in 2012, so a year after I got back into collecting TFs. This guy here, he's number 1, Bone Crusher, converts from Bulldozer to a robot, and he's also Debbie's, one of his arms there. So we'll start at the front. All the artwork is, in my opinion, fantastic. I love this look. Nice detail there. All the G2 line has this crazy pink titling, which I'm not too crazy about. That's the G2 insignia. And what I meant about tampograph, I could probably show it better on another one, but you see that orange? There's the G2 insignia, and then it says Devastator there. Or sorry, not Devastator, Decepticon, what am I saying? There it is on the other side there. Decepticon. Anyway, you'll notice one of the issues with carded figures is the glue that holds the bubble on tends to come off. I haven't removed these guys out of my storage. Geez, I don't know, probably for about 3 or 4 years. Kind of forgot I even had them. And you'll see he comes with a missile, Devi's fist, and then that's his wrist, or forearm, I should say, which is that piece and that piece right there. They were still doing robot points back then. Just show you the instructions there. It's the exact same transformation as it was if it was G1. There's his character bio, and there's his stats. And then they also show some of the other G2 figures that you can pick up as well. All right. Oh, and there's includes bulldozer, laser pistol, fist, drill, power pack, and label sheet, which is in there somewhere. Okay, so that's G1 Bone Crusher. Whoops, yeah, I just kicked the camera. Okay, so moving on, I am going to show you now. I'm not going to have room for all these guys, but number 2 in the set is Scavenger. So you can see Scavenger is an excavator. Again, different character artwork. Still just as nice. And there's Scavenger there. You can see again, he forms obviously the other arm due to the accessories that you can see there. There's this little gun, Devi's missile. Looking at the card, still fairly good. That's the issue with carded figures. You know, it's very hard to find any that are super, super pristine. This set's really good. This cardboard is super tight. And then looking on the back, there's what Scavenger comes with. And then there's his transformation process. Again, very similar, or exactly the same as G1 Devi. There's his character card. His stats. And again, shows the same G2 figures. Obviously the yellow Devi, purple Ramjet Jazz, the Dinobot, G2 Optimus Prime, and there's obviously other ones like G2 Megs and such. If I get all these guys on the screen. Next in line, number 3, Scrapper. And there's the artwork. He comes with the chest plate for Devi. And you can see here, Scrapper's obviously a payloader machine, so lifting and hauling to, dump into the back of a dump truck, which you'll also see. And he forms the leg of Devi. And then his accessory on the front is, there you go, there's the chest plate for Devi. And I don't see his tampograph. Oh, there it is. So there's his tampograph on the bottom of his shovel. Transformation process. His character stat. Nice. That's going to get messy. Okay, number 4 is Hook. This is one of my favorites of the set. And there's his artwork. Hook is one of the few that actually has metal inside him. He's actually got a little bit of weight to him, which is nice. The card's not too bad on this one, except for the corner curve there. I don't remember how that happened. I don't think I did it. But the one thing I'm mainly pleased about with all of them is, like I said, the bubbles are on there. Hook forms the chest for Debbie there. So he's got a few more. That's one of the attachments. And no, you can't see it the way it's in there, but there's Devastator's head. There's his transformation. Character stat. And skill set there. Okay, two more. We got Long Haul. He actually has a little bit of metal there too, so it's not too bad. Oh, sorry, I didn't show it clearly. Here's this picture. What does he come with? Here's all that stuff. Oh, the wing. Okay. And missile mount. So you can see he is there. Long haul stats. And finally, we have Mixmaster. Another one with nice artwork. And this one we get Debbie's gun in there. And standard I think the cab's lifted there. I wish it was displayed nicer. Here's his here's a good shot of the tampographed Decepticon. His transformation. And then you can see he's the other leg for Debbie. So all in all, a really nice set. I'm really happy I picked these up. Like I said, I got them back in 2012. And I paid a pretty penny for it back then. And to be honest with you, I bought it just because I kind of just like the color of the set. I wasn't a super crazy Devastator fan. A friend of mine had the yellow set and the colors really popped, and I go, all right, I like that. And then I saw the orange one, and I thought the orange one looked even nicer. I wasn't even really aware that it was any more rarer or harder to find. So I'm glad I did grab it when I did, because the chances of me picking it up now probably would be slim to none. This is one of those sets that you rarely see. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this too. You love this one. Price tag of $2.99. Obviously, that's not a KB Toys price tag. You would have said KB on it. I do have some figures that have that. Maybe I'll show that off some other time. But I will show what Devastator looks like combined orange at the end of this video. But thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate the support. I hope you enjoyed this little set. Again, it's not one of the ones that's common, so you don't really see it. And I just thought I was going through my stuff, and I just want to take some time to share it with you. So thanks again, guys. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and let me know what you think of this. Take care, and I'll talk to you again real soon.